Hi, welcome for my Teepe van tour. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, this is a Peugeot partner Teepe 1.6 2013 model. Just going to give you a look around it in the lovely forest. So, here's the rear. So yeah, I made the sink out of furniture board, 15mm ply. So you got the tap there, which is a USB tap. They just charge up. They seem to last for ages. It's got a little sink area with a plug, and a chopping board on top. Yeah, so I've got 3 cupboards there. The first one is just for water bottles. There's 2 in there, and I think they're 10 litres each. Most of these containers I've strapped up above, as you can see, just there, so that they don't fly around. And they've got pier lights in here, so when you open the door, you can see. That's just another general cupboard for knives and forks, usual rubbish. And I'll get around the other side. I'll show you these. They're window storage, I call them. Some people call them window boxes. Yeah, just full of various whatever at the moment. We've got a mirror at the bottom. They've got I'll show you in a minute the window blinds that I've made. Put a second shelf in there so you can just fit more in, and up above you've got another pier light, so when you're putting on your makeup, man, you can look groovy. And there's a second one there to the left. Same thing. Oh, I've done it. There you go. Same thing, just bits and bobs. Enough for some food and whatever you want to put in there. The usual standard light there. Right, I'll go round to the other end. So that's the other end, showing this cupboard here, and you've got a pier light there that's just come on, and it's got a DVD player, trays, portaloo. Got the cartridge cooker, gas cooker there. Up above, I've got more of these canisters. Kind of stuck them everywhere because I don't want them rolling around when I'm driving. They're all automatic closures. I haven't put any handles on this outside because I want the bed to be able to pull right across. Right, so that's that. The flooring is 15mm ply with a certain amount of insulation underneath it. These pull away, just the sort of ends, if you like, and again that's storage underneath all the way through, so you've got longer items, you can put them there. I've also, this is where you get the original storage on a Teepe. I've recut those out of 9mm ply, just so they fitted under the sort of structure for the floor just here. But yeah, that's nice and sturdy, and I've used this 15mm trim all the way around the outside. Right, so obviously got a fire blanket there for any mishaps, and it's to hand. I've also put all of my electrics here, so that's for the central lights, which are these. I can show you, and they're sensitive. You've got 3 different types of light: bright, a warm light, and another light, and they're all dimmable, so you can turn them right down as well. Got two of those in there on the ceiling, and so yeah, that's on that light. So as soon as you get into the vehicle, whenever, you can just turn that on and you've got light straight away. This is a mood light which goes all the way around, which is in red. I haven't connected that up yet. Right, that's the battery monitor, if you can see that or not, for the lithium battery, so I know, roughly what's going on all the time. Yeah, and up above, so I'll turn that off. That's also got Type C and a standard USB fast charge. And then you've got this switch, which is for another voltmeter, the same as the one below. So you can plug USBs in there, again, both fast chargers. And you've got your standard cigarette lighter there. And on a switch, so you don't have to worry about lights being on. As with the main lights, sorry about this, I've got the strip lights all the way around, and I've got that on a dimmer switch, an effects switch, so you can have it flashing, disco dancing, whatever you want, and all of that, all the different types of effect. Put a little cover on the standard seat belt hole, just because I didn't like it looking at me, so that's all covered. Outside. What else? So I'll show you the bed. Obviously at the moment it's in standard seat mode. I'll go around the back of that. So that's the back of the seat. And there you've just got the end cap for the floor storage, the floor itself, and I've just got an emergency fire extinguisher there that's fixed in place so it doesn't rock about. And again, so this is the back of the bed box, and then you've got the first bed cushion, seat cushion if you like, mattress, and the same here. I've used Durafoam on those with a hard 9mm ply base to it, and then obviously it's all strapped together, covered with PVC. It's only 2 inches of Durafoam, but it's the blue one. It's really solid stuff. It's really comfortable, so it's glad to get that. Right, so I'll show you the bed setup. I'm just gonna have to bear with me while I try and get me foot angles right. Okay, so take these cushions out. And then hopefully you can see this okay. So this is just a slat bed, 4 hinges all the way along. It's done in 2 sections, so you've got the added strength of it rather than doing it in one. So the seat just lifts up like that. You've got that. Obviously that one does the same thing. You've got storage all the way along. I've done the bed to come out quite a distance because I wanted all this extra storage. That's just 2 standard sleeping bags. So if I wish to, I could probably get 8 of those all the way along, just to give you some kind of perspective, and they are quite long sleeping bags. So that's that. So again, simple, straightforward. And then when you're ready to make your bed up, just take sleeping bags out, haven't I? So I shall do that. Alright, hi, back again. So yeah, as I was saying, you just move these out kind of one-handed like that. Same here. So you can see what that's like. Yeah. So the mattress just goes up like that. And then the second one, so I got my storage in the way. So that's the seat just moved forward as they would be when set up that night. Right, just to give you an idea, I'm touching the bottom, so I'm sort of, I push the bed that one, push the chair that way if I wish. I'm 5'7" and I've still got a bit more room there if needed, but you know, I've made it for me, so that does the trick. If you wanted to make it longer, obviously, just move the seat forward, drop it down, and then you've got that space. So, the mattress is out, and then just bed in space. Right, so again, back into seat mode. I'll show you before I do it. But oops. For the back rest, I fitted a little piece there. I don't know, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so just a little angled block of wood with a support on it. Right. I just move this back. And to there. So when the seat's in place, that just leans back. Because it's got the ply base to the backrest, that fits against here perfectly, it's supported, and you've got the block that end which supports that as well. So I'll just shut the door. So I'll just go over some of the other things that I've done. Just turn one of these lights on. Give a bit more light for there. It's probably too much light, but so here I've fitted just a piece of timber, 2x1 from one side to the other, and it's bolted to the holes that are there naturally for the headlining. And with that, I've just put a curtain wire and I put my funky curtains, which are velcroed to the edges, and there's also velcro in the middle, so when they're closed that velcros all the way down. It's perfectly, doesn't let any light bleed in whatsoever. It's just a bit more storage on the back of the seat there. Fandango. Haven't really put a lot in there, but there's room there. Obviously I've got storage under the seats, under the floor. In this cupboard there's plenty. In the other two cupboards, window cupboards, there's plenty of room there. Yeah, so what else can I say? Just angle the fadangle. Yes, so I'm using a lithium phosphate battery on this. It's only a 100 watt, 100 amps, whatever you want to call it. Don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let me tell you what it is exactly. Yeah, it's nice here, isn't it? It's nice in the forest. Yeah, so the battery. Yeah, the battery is a DC House Life PO4, 100 amp hour, 1,280 watt hours. I'm intending using purely 12-volt only on everything. I have got a B2B charger fitted, which is all right, which does the trick. Yeah, so that's basically just to run a fridge, a little Halfords cool box, which doesn't use a lot of power, and the cooking that I can do just using plug-in devices straight to the cigarette lighter again. So that's yeah, nice and straightforward. I have got gas, but obviously I need to crack a window, and if I want to do stealth camping, I wanted just a simple plug-in kettle, which I got, and I got a plug-in cooker as well, which I say it just goes in on a cigarette lighter socket, which I have just here. The DC House battery that I use as well has got various extra, as well as powering everything in the rear of the vehicle, it's got extra outlets on it for charging the solar. So I've got an eco-worthy 100 watt solar panel. Sorry, I'm looking around all over the place. Yeah, I've got 100 watt eco-worthy solar panel, which the adapter plugs straight in to the DC House battery and charges, so I don't need to bother with a charge controller, which I used to use on my previous builds. I had I think it's a Renogy charge. I had the whole system, but to be honest, I didn't use it a lot of the time. I always seem to have just enough power. But yeah, I'm waffling, so I don't know what I'm saying there. So yeah, obviously the other storage I've got is this pretty big roof box, which I was using that all over the summer this year, and yeah, it's amazing how much stuff you can get in it. What else to do? Pause. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got blackout windows all the way around. I used the film type of blackout on those. Again, I know people use different techniques. It's easy enough to do it yourself. Again, with a previous build I had, some Herbert, I live in London, so it's to be expected, decided to break the window, and instead of the window going all the way through, because it had the film on the back, it held together in one piece. And behind that film I also had my insulated protectors, window protectors, which I've got all round. So this is one of those, and it's fitted in particular for this vehicle, Teepe, also work in a Citroen Berlingo. So you've just got the four-way stretch carpet on this side, and then in between that you've got corrugated plastic board. So it's 4-way carpet, then it's insulating foil bubble wrap, then it's corrugated plastic board, and then it's more insulated, this stuff here, foil bubble wrap, and then that's all just put together like that. Again, I've made this little bit here, which hopefully you can see all right. So I can literally push this straight onto the window from the inside, and that's it. I've got complete blackout, and it keeps all the heat in. It reduces noise, and yeah. So again, I'm looking at the rear hatch door upside down, and I've got that on the back window as well. I'm going to put a porthole about there so that I can look outside, so when I am stealth camping I've got an idea of what's going on around me. The other thing I did on this vehicle, which is easy to do, is I put a little switch just there, so when I get in, obviously it's locked, so if I need to get out this way, just press that and it releases the catch and I can get out nice and easy, no problem. So that's that. I'm trying to think what else I've done on this Fandango. Yeah, again, I've used like a conduit on the ceiling rather than putting it under the lining, because I found that to be a bit of a pain in the neck to do, and I didn't want to get it down and then not be able to get it up. No one wants that problem. So that's that. What else can I say? Alright, I should pause and ponder. Yeah, so just to show you, so obviously that's the sink unit just there, and the tap, you can turn this facing this way if you want water out here as well. If not, you just turn it off, turn it on. It's rechargeable on a USB, and I've got a USB charging point just there, so that's straightforward. That's the sink with a plug, just straightforward. You know, this whole thing probably comes out about 30 centimeters, I think, and with that it enables you to fit 2 10-litre water containers, if you like, and also obviously you've got all your other bits underneath, and then just there you've got canisters. I've done that all the way along in this unit just so they don't roll about when I'm driving. So that's it, that cupboard's just totally for that. And the middle one is just pots and pans, knife, forks, spoons, bottle openers, whatever you want. And the rear one is a tool cupboard all the way, there's no shelves. This one's got shelves, but the rear one, it's a taller unit, so you can put, you know, taller pieces in there, and that houses some of the electrics, some more canisters above there. There's the gas cartridge cooker, which is the propane. The mix I've got for those is propane and butane. So, should I say the mixture I'm using here is both propane and butane, and basically that means when it does get cold you can still use that, whereas the butane alone, it freezes up and you can't use it, it's just no good. So yeah, so that's sort of a useful thing to do. Again, that's obviously the distance here isn't massive, but nor am I, so I can walk through there and no problem. As I said, I've done it that size because I wanted the extra space under here, and I can't stand these net things everywhere, so hence I have no nets. This is a virgin net area. Yeah, because whenever I see them, people video them, there's never anything in them, so I think, why bother? But anyway, and this thing here goes on top of the cooker, the gas cooker, and that's the heater. It works really well. Again, you need to crack a window for doing that, but just to use it for a short period of time, it's okay.